So in this episode, I wanted to talk about relationships. Relationships have been on my mind for the past couple of weeks. No, I'm not talking about a girl. I'm not talking about my significant other. But I'm just talking about just relationships as a whole. Relationships with family, with friends, with your significant other, with people that you work with every day, your boss, your co-workers. And for relationships, they're inevitable for us as human beings. Human beings were designed to be relational. And I started to think of relationships almost like a cooking recipe. In this cooking recipe, what would be the key ingredients? And I found 3 key ingredients to go in my recipe for what I feel like a successful relationship should look like. And those 3 key ingredients are communication, patience, and good faith. With communication, I feel like is the most important, the hallmark of a good relationship. Communication allows you to get to know that individual, whether that be your parent, your kid, your significant other, your friend. Without communication, it's hard to find out what their interests are, what their disinterests are, what their hobbies, what their goals are, what are their daily struggles, what they're going through in their lives. And the people that I'm closest with are the people that I'm in constant communication with. They know who I am, and they know that I do love those deep conversations, but through those deep conversations was when I really became closer with my best friends. And there's a reason why we're best friends, because they know what's going on in my life. So communication is the number 1 key ingredient for a successful relationship. And there's patience and good faith. They kind of go hand in hand. With patience, you have to have patience with your loved one. And you have to understand that people make mistakes, that people go through difficult days. People are, there are certain circumstances that they're going through, but they're circumstantial. They're not who they are, as their character. And if you really want to have a good relationship with your sister or your significant other, you have to have a level of patience. You have to know what the bigger picture is with that person. And if you're like me, you see potential in people. You don't look at things as just from surface level. Like, that people are never done growing, right? So I have good relationships with other people because I know that they can be bigger than that, and that they're not defined by their anger or their stresses. And I have developed a lot of good relationships with my friends because of my level of understanding and patience with them, and understanding that people make mistakes, and vice versa. Like, they've been incredibly patient with someone like me. You have to be. And that I was able to grow good relationships through patience. So patience is another key ingredient that would go into my pot for this recipe. And lastly, just having good faith. And I kind of covered this, but having good faith means that, that whatever that they're going through in their personal lives, let's say you're trying to have a good relationship with a coworker, and they walk in one day and they're upset, and they're giving you all these negative gestures, and instead of judging them by the cover, get to know them. Ask them a question. Hey, how's it going? How's your day going? And you never know what kind of unwinds after that. You may be able to develop good relationships, but with your significant other, with your parent, with your siblings, with your friends, you have to have good faith in people. Just like how you would want them to have good faith in yourself, good faith it has to be a cyclical thing. It has to be a you and me thing. And I feel like that is one of the key ingredients for a successful relationship. But what do you tell me what you guys think? What are the key ingredients for a successful relationship? And the reason why I wanted to talk about this in this episode is because I'm fascinated with it, and I'm constantly trying to improve my relationship with my parents, with my closest friends, people at work, with you guys. And just let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And until next time, I love y'all and peace.